Hey everyone, glad to have you back on Otten's YouTube channel where we talk about movies. Today, we're diving into The Passenger. So, let's get into the plot. It's about a young couple who are on a road trip living the van life when they come across a horrific accident on the highway. After they leave the scene, they soon realize that a creepy entity known as the Passenger has latched onto them and is haunting them wherever they go. Now, let's check out the cast and crew. We've got Jacob Scipio playing Tyler, Lulu Bell as Maddie, who is Tyler's fiancée, Melissa Leo taking on the role of Diana, and Joseph Lopez as the passenger. The cinematography is done by Federico Verardi, the editing was handled by Martin Bernfeld, and the music was composed by Christopher Young.
I saw these on the car last night. 3 scratches just like that.
All right, let's dive into the film analysis of Passenger. This supernatural horror flick is directed by André Øvredal, with a screenplay by T.W. Burgess and Zachary Donahue. Øvredal has a knack for blending realistic elements with folklore vibes and a rising sense of supernatural tension in his horror films. From what we can see in the trailer and the overall premise of Passenger, it definitely aligns with the unique style he's crafted in movies like The Autopsy of Jane Doe, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, and The Last Voyage of the Demeter. In the film, Jacob Scipio takes on the role of Tyler, who is part of a young couple on a van adventure with his fiancée Maddie, portrayed by Lulu Bell. Their journey takes a dark turn when they witness a horrific highway crash, leading them to be pursued by a supernatural force known as the Passenger. The cinematography for Passenger is handled by Federico Verardi. From what we've seen so far, Verardi's style in this film appears to draw inspiration from the road horror aesthetics of the 1970s. Modern elevated horror lighting techniques and the low-key, contrast-heavy visuals that are typical in today's supernatural thrillers using practical lighting sources. All right, let's take a look at what the critics have to say about the movie. Some reviewers think the film leans too much on loud jump scares instead of building real psychological tension. Others have noted that it could actually be quite frightening if Øvredal really nails it. But there's also a worry it might just turn out to be another forgettable flick filled with cheap scares.
I saw these on the car last night. 3 scratches.
Now, here's my take. The vibe and the whole road trip horror theme seem to be getting a lot of love. However, there's a bit of confusion because folks keep mixing it up with Passengers, the one featuring Chris Pratt and Jennifer Lawrence. I did notice some criticisms, like it being labeled a cheap jump scare fest, and that it feels like just another typical modern studio horror film. Plus, some people are concerned that the marketing has given away too much of the story.
No one outruns a passenger.
Lastly, let's talk about the release date. Passengers is set to hit theaters in the US thanks to Paramount Pictures on May 22, 2026.
Make it quick.
We'd love to hear what you think, so drop a comment. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel